Welcome back, everybody. I'm Najim Fasai, and this is the K.A.L.I Warrior series, which goes hand in hand with the K.A.L.I Warrior program. And if you'd like to learn more about it, please click the link below, KALIWarriorProgram.com. Again, that's KALIWarriorProgram.com. And so I have a book called K.A.L.I Kill Anxiety, Live Immensely. And this is the book that holds the secrets to removing the illusions we believe when we are anxious. And I would love for you to check it out. It's absolutely free. I would love to send you out a book. It's a soft cover. It's so beautiful, so powerful. And all you have to do is cover for me shipping and handling, which is only $9.95. And the book is sent out to you ASAP. I'm so excited just to be here with you guys. It's been a new year, right? That we've entered, whenever you watch this as well. But also, too, it's a year of introspection. It's a time of introspection and really asking those deep questions. So, the question I have to continue our series today is, why are you anxious? What makes you anxious? Why are you anxious? Um, and this is a question that I think is very hard for some people to really understand, like why they're anxious. Why do they have anxiety? And anxiety covers a whole spectrum. On a normal scale, we all have anxiety, just a little bit. It helps us to stay alive. Okay, it helps us to be in caution of things that are dangerous. That's normal anxiety. We all have a little bit. Maybe a little scared speaking in front of people. That's normal. You know, maybe a lion is right in front of you. You know, yes, that's necessary, right? But beyond that, things that happen in your life, but why are you anxious, right? Why are you? What are the things that happen to you when you get anxious? Like, let's take a mental note. Like, how am I acting? How do I sound? Am I really jittery? Am I really like out of control, or am I super quiet? um, removed from the world? Am I eating? Am I not eating? You know, what happened 5 minutes before that made me be so anxious? And why am I continuing to be anxious even after the situation has ended? Like, these are the questions to ask, right? What's really going on with yourself, right? I'm not the type of person, even though I'm a spiritual life coach, I am an Ayurvedic doctor, I am a healer, I'm an intuitive reader. I help, as a transformational guide, I help others to understand who they are, understand the blueprint, why they're here, and to take action on that blueprint to really fulfill their purpose. Right. I'm not a therapist. I am not a psychologist. I am not those things. But on an individual level, I will look into those areas of myself to say, what's really going on in this now moment that's making me anxious? Why am I breaking out in a cold sweat? Why am I biting my nails, right? Why am I feeling so jittery? Why do I feel whatever it is? Start asking these internal questions, write them down, right? Because there is an answer for this question. There is. And this is what I teach in my programs, especially if you work one-on-one with me. I teach strategies, and I teach you the reasoning behind this and why. And so it's really important we take a step back and assess ourselves individually. And I think one of the greatest ways I love to do this is at the beach in warm weather. At the beach in warm weather. I love water. I love the beach. I feel so in a bliss state when I'm at the beach, surrounded by water, surrounded by the sun, the birds, the sands. Like I'm getting every element, which is healing. And so sitting in a meditative space like that is just freeing. And and you're able to deep dive. You can hear yourself for the very first time. Maybe you're in a place that makes you feel so to the left and not to the right, or vice versa, right? Maybe an environment that is causing your anxiety to like spring up, and fire off. Maybe it's your job, maybe it's your friends, maybe it's people you think that are your friends, maybe it's the food that you're eating. It's something in Ayurveda we look at what food is attributing to the anxiety or you being anxious. So there's a lot of different ways to answer why are you anxious. There's a lot of ways, and it's for you to step into the spacing of I want answers to this so that I can have better control over myself and over my life. I can take back control. Did you know many of us leave our power in so many different places except within us? That attributes to anxiety. Why am I really anxious? What's really going on with me? Too many times I think we go on the outside. Well, it's this person, it's that situation, it's that job, it's that person over there, it's that over. We point fingers on the outside, but we don't look to the fingers that are right here on us. And we have to take accountability and say, you know what, I need to really look at the mirror myself and figure this out so that I can start the process of healing this, because it's moving my life out of control. To the point where it's creating like a default, like automatically that's what you're doing. Automatically go into anxiety, automatically going to being anxious, automatically. And that's not healthy. To be stressed or overwhelmed at such a high level constantly is not healthy. It affects you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You may be feeling very weak or depleted or drained, and anxiety causes that. And then there's other factors to that as well. Your sleeping habits. Maybe you're going through insomnia, which is another aspect of anxiety, where we just can't sleep. No matter what we do, just can't sleep. And because the body, the mind especially, is beaming with too much info, too much things going on, that it can't rest. So if the mind can't rest, then the body's not going to rest either. So I want you to ask yourself that question. Why am I anxious, really? Why am I really anxious? Don't point fingers. Sit in front of the mirror and ask yourself this. Face you. Don't face anybody else. Face you. And ask the question and really dive deep into that. If you want to learn more about the programs I offer, there's one called Me, Myself, and I Boot Camp, which is amazing. It's really great when we're working one-on-one together in this 30-day boot camp and tackling why are you anxious, tackling what's causing you to stress out, what's causing you to go through an anxiety attack, what's causing you to be depressed, what's causing you pain, what's causing the situations that's happening around you. Like 30 days of laser focus on you. That is massive results of change, okay, that will happen in 30 days. So, and you want to have these big results. So learn more about it, click the link below, right? I would love for you to chat with me. You have some questions, you say, hey, can I do a quick discovery call with you? Absolutely. And I will put that link below as well so that you can go ahead and book a discovery call with me today. All right. I love you guys a lot. And I wish you the best on your journey. And I will see you in the next video as we continue this series. Bye, guys.